Just want to encourage you this afternoon that you have the power in your hands to totally transform your wealth. And I'm going to share with you three keys, three chords, three strands that will give you strength and power to stay the course and make significant changes in your financial future. And what do I mean by that? I think most of us live in the world where we exchange time for money. Certainly, I've spent most of my career. I'm a business owner. I've run my own business. And whilst the concept of putting money aside to invest for the future is a great one, most of us find that hard to put enough aside in the current climate. I saw my father retire at the age of 60 using the 40-year plan to absolute perfection. Took a lump sum, bought a boat, moved with my mum into the country. Beautiful, but it's not worked for me. When you work for yourself, you tend to live in the moment, don't you, if we're honest with ourselves. We probably do spend too much, and we give ourselves the nice holidays and the nice cars and the things in life that we long for and we love. And yet that means that provision is not great for the future. So we find ourselves in a place where, what do we do now? Do we just carry on working? Or do we find a way to accelerate our failed 40-year plan? And I was looking for something to accelerate my failed 40-year plan. I looked at all kinds of things. Crypto is the obvious one, that you make money fast, but the risks are high. I looked at Airbnb for cars. I looked at investment in whiskey, gold. So many different things, and yet we live in the digital age. And the one thing I want to throw out to you today is the digital revolution is here and is here to stay. We've got AI coming in faster than we can even imagine, that's supposedly taking our jobs and our industries. And yet with AI comes incredible opportunity. I believe greater opportunity even than the internet itself. We can either be victims of this huge revolution, or we can be the winners. And I want to throw out to you, why not be one of the winners? And I've put myself into a place to win, because 18 months ago, faced with being unable to retire, I began to learn how to build digital assets in the simplest form, making YouTube videos, using Google Ads as a platform, or Facebook, to put those ads in front of people so that people like what I do and they buy. And it's a simple concept. And I want to throw out to you, empower you, that you could learn to build digital assets too. It's possible. You can do it. Find the right vehicle for you, and then set yourself a course of learning something new every day. You do your traditional business, find an hour or two a day to learn something new. It's the most powerful thing that you'll ever do in your life. But just doing something every day is not enough, because it's difficult to stay the course. No different to a New Year's resolution where I'm determined to maybe lose weight, maybe get fit. We join a gym, we do it for 3 weeks and we're done. So there's something far more powerful than just setting an action. You need to set the actions. That is number one. That's number one of my three-stranded cord, is setting the action. Before you can set the action, you need to find the vehicle. So you need to do a little bit of homework to find this financial vehicle that's going to take you where you want to go. And I can help you with that. It's subscribe to my channel, and there's all kinds of information and assistance that's going to help you to find your path. But find that vehicle, then set aside an hour or two a day to do a daily action, to learn how to, for me, build a digital asset, build a YouTube campaign, build a Facebook campaign. Learn how to do that. And you do that by, finding a course that's going to teach you how to do it, and then every single day do something towards that. But how do you keep on it? How do you keep on it? Because I've shared in other videos before, learning a musical instrument as a kid is hard. It's not easy to do that. But if you do something every single day, over time, you'll get good. And it's the same as any skill in life. And so learning a digital asset is no different to learning any other skill. You just need to set that time aside every day. But the second powerful thing that's going to keep you on course is archiving. That's my second A. I've got 3 A's that are the most powerful tools that I've discovered over this last year. 1, setting the actions. 2, daily archiving, or simply daily recording your progress. It can be a simple diary. It could be an app. Doesn't really matter how you do it. But if you record your achievement every day, you write it down, you become accountable to yourself. It becomes so much more powerful than simply, waking up saying, what am I going to do today? Because you've set the action, and then you At the end of the day, you write what you've done, what you've achieved. It gives you a great sense of achievement. I've done it. I've written it down. I've got the evidence. I've got the archive that proves I've done it. And it helps you then the next day to do the same. So archiving or daily recording in a simple diary is so powerful. That's the second strand in the cord. The third one, which is really the most powerful one of all, is accountability. Because if you've set the actions, number one, if you're daily archiving, number two, that's strong. But even so, we're only accountable to ourselves, and we can sometimes give up after a month or two or three. It gets too hard. But set the third cord. A cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. And that is the most powerful thing you can do. So finding somebody outside of your world to be accountable to on your journey of transformation. And that is the most powerful thing I discovered, excuse me, in my journey of transformation, is having people I was accountable to on my financial journey of transformation. And I'm offering you that opportunity. You can put these things into place without my help. If you really do find somebody outside of your world who you're going to be accountable to, you can make this work. But if you want extra help, again, subscribe to my channel and you could join my accountability program that will actually help you stay the course for a whole year. And I virtually guarantee your transformation in your financial journey over that year, because you're going to be doing something every single day for a year. It's what I did. I committed to myself to do something every single day for a year. And I've completely turned my finances on their head, completely transformed my financial future moving into my golden years. And so I invite you to do the same. I hope you found that useful today, that simply through setting daily actions, through daily archiving, and through having accountability outside of yourself, you could set yourself on a path to financial freedom. You may not believe you can do it, but like I said, with learning a musical instrument, it seems impossible when you start to become good at something. But if you do something every single day, you will become an expert. And if you set yourself to learn a financial freedom route and you do it every day, you will become an expert and you can become financially free. So I invite you onto this journey of transformation. It's the most powerful thing I've done, and I'm excited about my future. So here we are. 1 year to transform your wealth, 1 year to transform your finances. I invite you, subscribe to my channel, click the button below and learn more about 1 year transformation. And you could find yourself a year from now in a vastly better situation financially than you are right now. So empowering. I've done it. I invite you to join me and do the same. See you there.